Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone, to Lighthouse Tapestry. It's New Year's Eve, and we've got a great crew in the chat, but also here hosting. And let's let everyone say hello. I'm Sari, one of your hosts. All right, Dawn.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Happy New Year.
Morgan.
Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Welcome in.
And Ron.
Yes, it's me. Happy New Year, everybody. Great to see everybody. It's great.
Yeah. And we're really just wanting to come on in advance of the new year. You might already be in the new year if you're in another time zone, but we're excited just to share a few moments with you. We don't want to keep it, too late wherever you are in the world, but we wanted just to share some thoughts about the new year 2026. And we're excited for this energy and the things that are going to be unveiling themselves. And just one quick announcement. We will have our live on Friday, the 2nd. It's the full moon in Cancer release ceremony. And these are a lot of fun. And we get to write everything down that we want to release. And this one, Dawn, as you said, is going to be really important because it's going to allow us to clean out a lot of this father and mother and family energy that we probably needed to clear out. And so if you want to do some clearing real time, please join us at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday the 2nd, and we will be your host. So with that, we're going to just do a real simple collective card pull to see what messages are coming through for all of us for the new year coming in. And then we're going to just read a card for whoever is in the chat. And, you don't even have to put a heart. We'll just see how many we can get to in the time that we have. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dawn. You're on mute.
Okay. When the new year comes on Friday, I'll do my best not to do that. So, maybe that should be my resolution, but I don't want to waste it on that. So I do have the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I just love this energy. I love moon energy. I'm a Cancer sun. So this moon energy that's coming up, this Cancer full moon, is very electrifying, and it's very positive for everyone actually out there. And also we have Jupiter in Cancer exalted, so very great opportunities for leveling up. So this card that came out when I was shuffling is Benefactor, and I really like the fact that it's really saying that your energy that you give out to other people comes back to you. And it's very much, I feel like this is a lot of what this new year is going to be like, is the opportunities that are going to present themselves for you to be a benefactor, then in turn will come back to you in other ways and multiplied. So I really think this energy is telling all of us that we are in that giving and receiving energy. I always think of that as that Six of Pentacles energy, where, it's before it used to be where you're giving alms to someone kind of energy. And for me, that changed a couple of years ago, where to me, I identify really strictly with it's equal energy that you're giving, because for the person who gives, it's just as much a gift as to the person who's receiving that energy. So I really love this energy. It's a number 3 card. So I really think it gives us an opportunity to really, and in January 3rd is when the full moon actually happens. So we have our ceremony at 8 p.m. Eastern, and actually in the early hours, the next morning is when the full moon actually perfects. So this is the energy that I'm getting for everyone out there. It's that giving and receiving energy equally, and everyone benefits for that. So from here, we will go on to, I forgot who comes after me. Is that Morgan or Sri? Morgan. Okay, go ahead.
Thanks, Dawn. So the card that I got from the Spirit Messages by John Holland is this cleanse card. Okay, and this just says your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. And when I looked at this card, I really picked up on some type of crown chakra meditation where you're picturing the light go through the crown and then through the body. And I've heard Sari do some of those types of cleansing meditations on here. So you might want to look back on the channel and see if you can find something like that. But it says here, Spirit is reaching out with this card to help you cleanse and detoxify your body, mind, and soul. Spiritual cleansing is an excellent way of extracting destructive emotions that, if left untreated, can cause depression, anxiety, and even addiction. This card is proof that you can take time out from your busy life to cleanse. Make a pact with yourself to commit to rejuvenating your mind by practicing positive affirmations every day. One by one, you'll purge the negative thoughts, which will allow you to return to a state of balance and harmony. Drink more water during this time and cleanse your body with reducing toxins such as alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, sugar, and other substances. Take long salt baths and get out into nature so you can breathe in fresh, clean air. Allow the natural world to infuse your spirit with its healing properties as you cleanse and rebalance. You are a spiritual being as well as a physical being. Please honor both. And then I was thinking about how we have the full moon ritual that's coming up on Friday, which is a great time to cleanse as well. And then I saw this really interesting video last week where they were actually, it's like this doctor on YouTube who says drinking carbonated water actually affects your vagus nerve and like relaxes you and is like a really good form of cleansing. So I know I'm going to try that. So that's what I have for the message. Next, I will, it's Sri, for Sri.
Sheree, are you on mute?
I pulled it on. No, I said I must be very clean then because I live on sparkling water, and I learned that when I moved to the UK. They have got great sparkling water, and I used to drink a lot. But I pulled from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, great deck. I haven't used this one in a while, and so as we go into the new year, this is a very interesting message because it says the Lady in the Mirror. It's a 44 card, which is around building stability in a foundation. And this is around reflection and non-judgment. The Lady of the Mirror is both ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction and reminds you that you are that what you are is what you attract. And they said this isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting in things that happen or that you're a victim of some kind of big event. It's you find yourself within the web woven throughout your life, relationships, opportunities, desires, sometimes failures, and even successes. It's how you respond and how you honor every part of the story. So I think Spirit is asking us, as we are letting go of a lot of these old patterns, and many of them, what I've been told is that they are ancestral. So they may be magnified or they might not even feel like they're yours. And you're having to go through some of these things that you go, why am I having to experience this? But look at it as part of the process of the learning. It's not bad or good. It just is what it is. And don't judge yourself too harshly. And that our role is to look in the mirror and to find love and love of self, because love of self is the highest form of love there is. So when you look in the mirror, again, can you see yourself as divine? Can you see yourself as beauty and a creature of love? And I think that's a beautiful message to get us started as we look at 2026. And over to Ron.
Okay, thanks, Sheree. That was great. All your messages are great. I just, it's always amazing to me. The book I pulled out of is The Cosmic Oracle. And the card that I pulled is the same one I pulled 2 or 3 times in the last couple of weeks. I could write a book on this card. It's called Let Go. Holy cow. Let me tell you about it. So this book, real briefly, it says, it's time to relinquish your need for control and release your tight grip on how you think the world and everyone in it should be. So I can stop reading right there and just tell you that, This is time of forgiveness. This is a time of letting go of everything you think is important, because in reality, remember your source, your divine, infinite creator. Everything is part of your life contract, is part of the play, the dream that you're in. There's no reason to have any control and worry about anything. Just let the flow go, and don't go upstream. Don't go, paddling against it. And your life will be so much better. Just let everything happen and just smile about it. And that's my wonderful words for you today. Let go. And I'm passing it to Dawn.
Yes. Hello, I'm back. So I actually, I'm reading for Laura, Gypsy Vixen, and I picked the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracle because her and I might end up at a conference in London in May together. And I just kind of had this draw to this, and I was like, okay, what came out? Guess what? Miracles came out. And I love that the moon is there, and make wishes, make I don't think that we are dreaming big enough. I don't think we're dreaming big enough of what we can accomplish in the world. I don't think that I think we limit ourselves as to what is going to be able to happen, what is going to be opening up for us, because we have this big energy that's going to be opening up in this year. And it's more than we can even imagine as far as what's going to be coming. So it's being open to that energy. So for you, Laura, it's just around the bend. A miracle is waiting to happen. Release fear and uncertainty, and majestic wonders wait to unfold for you. Watch for them and embrace them. Some come in an unlikely form. Trust that all is unfolding for your higher self. Expect miracles in your life. So I do think I had to write down when you mentioned the ancestors and ancestral trauma, and things that you feel like, this isn't my energy and things are happening to me. You are breaking ancestral trauma and breaking it for the next generation. I'm one of these people that I have Pluto in Virgo. So I'm really, really, Suri is like a master level on that particular thing. So for us, it's about breaking these cycles that have happened. I mean, I'm from a family of alcoholics, and my sons do not have any kind of issue with that whatsoever. So it's breaking those things for the future for people. And I find that exciting. I'm actually very excited about 2026. And even though I think it's going to be chaotic, I think us all here together are just perfect for holding space for each other. So with that, I will turn it over to Morgan.
Thanks, Dawn. Okay, so I pulled a card for Girl Gone, and I'm pulling from the Oracle of the Fairies. So the card that came out was this inner child. All right. And it just, when I looked at the card, they said to me, you're going to receive a boost in your energetic frequency. All right. So there's some sort of like exciting gust that's going to come in. I don't know if it's going to be like an invitation or an idea to go and do something fun. And so they want you to follow this, to do this. And then you're going to get like a big boost in your energetic frequency. And this is also going to cleanse out some dense energy, they're saying, by doing this. So it says, the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps you young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. George Bernard Shaw said, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. There's so much wisdom and truth in this quote. All fairies love to have fun and play. And much like the Find Balance card, this message comes as an order for you to make time to play, especially if you feel you don't generally get a chance to. Playing keeps you young at heart and helps you to connect directly to your inner child. It's so easy to get caught up in the daily grind of mundane chores and routines. This is okay as long as things are balanced. When you set aside some space for joyful activities, you'll find yourself even more energized for the work you need to do. You may even discover that your work now fills you with joy. Fairies are experts at playing, so you could ask them to help you loosen up a bit and have some fun by saying, "Fairies, show me how to play and how to fill with joy this very day." Playtime will give you a renewed vitality and add a spring in your step. So put on your coat, and if it's safe to do so, go and play right now. And with that, I'm going to pass it to Sari.
All right. And I am pulling for Shirley. Hi, Shirley, my friend. Happy New Year. And I thought this card, it was a jumper. And this is from the Talisman Oracle. And this card wanted to come out, and it's a card called Equilibrium. And you can see the nautilus shell on it. And it's the descriptions here are just, the illustrations are beautiful. Ron, I think you got that deck as well. But Shirley, for you, it says, it's time to align your intentions with your actions. You are dancing between opposite forces, and your mind is racing with all these great ideas. And I can just see, all these wonderful things that Shirley's thinking that she wants to manifest in 2026. The complexity of motion for you is important in the discovery of new methods. And when all the forces acting upon us balance one another, that's when we get into equilibrium. So this for you in 2026, Shirley, I think is around how do you get all those new ideas down on paper, but also into some sort of balance. It says our perseverance and ability to let go coalesce into a state of harmony, learning to accept some misfortunes, but having the determination in the pursuit of our dreams brings confidence. The water takes whatever shape it's poured into. So you can see the nautilus shell, the stream above that, it's actually a stream of water, okay? So it's about being in the flow. The water takes whatever shape it's poured into, so you can direct the water where the energy needs to go. Harness the power of this card to direct your focus. So for you, Shirley, I think the key words are balance, flow, equilibrium, and just putting it to focus, all these wonderful ideas that you're germinating and wanting to manifest. So I think that's a really great card for you. And with that, I will turn it over to Ron.
Thank you, Cherie. Again, it's all wonderful readings you're doing. I'm reading for...
Hey, I paid Ron for New Year's to say that. Sorry. We're having fun with one another.
All right. And I forgot who I'm reading. I'm reading for Conscious Evolution. What a wonderful name. 333. That's my favorite number too. And I'm reading from the Shaman's Dream, if you could see that. And
yeah, Ron, this is Mazda. Mazda from Amsterdam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that. So the card that I pulled for you is Sky Dancers, and it says Surrender. Okay, so a very good card in line with everything else that's going on. It says Liberation from Attachment, Surrender. When a sky dancer appears, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You have already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter gender, to guide to success. If you have become earthbound, plotting and planning and praying for change, cease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself, of repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking. Surrender. The Sky Dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself, in your work, or in your love life. Do not assume that this person or opportunity will rescue you. The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray and the drama of the struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below. I love this, I'll tell you. By simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding on the ground, You are transforming it. Remember, this is all a dream, right? It's just a play. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine and allow for resolution. The sky dancers know the maps of heaven and the way in the holiest and most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life, and even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity. You are a complete source. You're the only thing that exists. Okay, and with that, I'm moving on to Dawn, right?
Yes. So I've drawn for Misty, and Misty, I had so many downloads because I was like, oh, I'm going to pull a card. And then all of a sudden, I saw your message about being 50 this year. And when you turn 50, that's when you have your Chiron return, meaning it's you now. I always warn people when their Chiron return comes, it's just like, because you don't put up with other people's excuses anymore. It's just like, no. You stand up for yourself more. You're more authoritative of your own energy because you have done the work. And you'll continue to do the work because you still have, when you turn 60, you'll still have your Saturn return coming for the second time. And that's when you step into that, the wise woman crone energy. And now you're like an assistant, right? So what I got for you is I am drawing from the Cosmic Journey Oracle, and the card that came out was enter one step forward, one step onward. So here it goes. You're in the thick fog right now. You can see only a few feet ahead of you, and that's all you need. Instead of knowing each move, exactly which steps to take and in which order, realize that when you walk forward, the next step will be revealed to you. This is a journey of one step forward and one step onward. You are being asked to enter your perfect path awaiting you without reservation and without hesitation. And I think, as I said earlier, and this also popped out for you, it's say yes to the open door, number 22 card. So I do think that you're going to be definitely a light for other people. That's a master number. And I feel like this is true for a lot of us because we are holding those really beautiful vibrational energies that are going to help not only the people around us in times of rough energy, but even Earth. It's like the Earth is going through this birthing process, and the fact that we have our an energy that we hold, even though things aren't going for perfect for us at times, that the energy that we still hold no matter what is really, really important. So I feel like this is what's going to be happening. There's even the unknown. One step forward, one step onward will get you down that path. And I really think that there's opportunities that are going to come in for you that are going to be amazing this year. So that's what I'm getting for you. I'm just very, very excited about these energies. And I feel like you are coming into your own authority and are more than capable of going down this path. And you will have other people that are going to open doors for you. So I will go ahead and turn it over to Morgan.
Are you on?
Okay, yes. Thank you so much, Dawn. So I am pulling for Deborah, and Deborah Pucan, and she was asking about career. And so I'm seeing right now you're kind of going through a little bit of there's a grieving that you're going through right now. You're kind of feeling like disappointment. Things haven't really turned out how you thought. Now it's really important that you start shifting the focus and get into some gratitude and try to get out of this, because they also reminded me about this Mars and Capricorn energy. So it's like really utilize this energy to take some action. And then the card that came out was faith. And so I feel like you're going to have to take a leap of faith. But when I was intuitively looking at the card, they said that they're going to show you guide you really carefully and gently. So it's like, okay, here, and then here, and here. This is how they explained it to me. So this card says, trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Have faith in yourself and know that you're divinely guided. Even when you have doubts, believe. You've planted your seeds. Now allow the Creator to do the rest. Your soul wants you to know faith is the foundation of the ability to manifest. Everything was created because someone believed that it was possible. And patience is absolutely crucial in the application of this principle. Change can happen in a heartbeat, but some things require time. You've planted the seeds. Now give them time to grow. Please be patient and know that it will happen. Whatever receives your care and attention will flourish. If you've just planted some seeds in your garden today, you wouldn't want to go out tomorrow and yell at them because there wasn't any fruit yet. So don't dig up your seeds of faith. All is going according to divine planning. Remember this mantra. It's happening. And then there's an affirmation and it says, my life is divinely guided. So I hope that helps. And with that, I'm going to pass it on to Sari.
Okay, so I pulled for Tony. Hi, Tony. Nice to see you. And I pulled from the Oracle of the Veil for you. And I think this card probably applies to most of us, if not all of us. But I pulled this for you, and it is called Deep Healing. And you can see the beautiful colors on here. And let me read this to you, Tony. It says, the card of changing reality. The card being pulled, it's significant to say that a deep healing is taking place at the very heart of your energy, vibrantly and dynamically, but with a calm and structured beauty. This energy goes right to the heart of the healing that you require. It is a self-healing. You are coming into rhythm with who you are, what you want, what your relationship is of yourself, and how you present yourself to the world. Wow, that's really beautiful. I've not pulled this card before, Tony, so this is a new one for me. There is a fluidity and a flow. A natural way of being is starting to emerge from you, and within that natural way of being, that deep healing talks of freedom. Freedom to be you. Freedom to be who you truly are, authentic, vibrant, colorful, and alive. In this moment, there is a move forward into a new you, the true you, because this healing, wow, speaks of transformation at the very heart of your essence and your soul. And it's the very movement of who you are. Wow. The affirmation is, my healing has started. The colors are vibrant, and I step forward and into my power. So, Tony, you're clearing and healing some very deep things. And these could be from childhood. These actually could be from past lifetimes. And these could be from your ancestors as much as they might be you. So you were really stepping into it, girl. And I'm really excited because you're healing self and you're letting a lot of things go. So it's a beautiful card. And I hope this resonates for you. And I will pass it to Ron.
Thank you, Cherie. Again, I appreciate it very much. And I'm pulling for, don't tell me. Who am I pulling for? Divine Hazel. Okay, very good. So I pulled from the Shaman's Dream. And this is a lengthy reading and a very interesting card. It's Crown Games. Okay, and it says the right use of power. So you must be in an unusual situation, at least from my point of view. So it's about leadership, responsibility, accountability, and the right use of power. Again, it's a lengthy one, but I'm just going to go through it because I don't know what's going to resonate with you. There's a game of power played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. It concerns who has it and who doesn't, how to get more of it, and not to lose that which you have, how to wield it wisely and not to get drunk with it and cause harm. There are matters you need to ponder now that you find yourself in the crown game. You want to be on top, the best, the most effective, and the most beloved. You may discover that your deep desire to help others is just disguising the underpinning of this complex game. Power and all it entails can be both dangerous and productive, destructive and redemptive. Which will it be for you? Can you forgive without condoning and keep your dignity when challenged? Will you be accountable to change or making amends? Can you let go of your need to rescue others? Lead with humility while letting others discover their way home. Again, this is a lengthy reading. Now, you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. This is a time to pick your battles, use strategy, and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of the others. Can you see power as a currency that you must spend judiciously? True power is stewarded wisely, for it is given from the divine, not from the ego. In all your relations, the greatest beauty is when power is shared. If you are in the higher position, it is even more important to be kind and respectful. Ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desires. When you stop caring about who wears the crown, true success and influence appears for you. Again, I didn't want to leave anything out because I didn't know exactly what might resonate with you. So I hope something did. Okay, passing it on to Dawn.
Hello, I'm very excited. I'm reading for Lindsay, and when I shuffled and the card came out, I got this download, and I think it's for everybody what this card is. So it's from the Shaman Stream Oracle, and this is the card. It's called Feast of Plenty: Choices and Their Consequences. So I am going to read some of this to you, but I do have like the download part that's going to be coming in. So a great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional with its potential for bitter or savory qualities, or something you already know you love. So don't debate the right or wrongness. Instead, just choose. In the choosing, the seed of experience comes through, and that is what's necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory. What matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choice is offering you right now. And sometimes when we have all these choices before us, it's like being afraid to make any kind of decision. And you're like, what if I choose the wrong thing? I won't get what I'm supposed to have. And the message that I got was like, what is meant for you will come to you. Nothing takes that away. What is meant for you will come to you. And I've had experience with people I've read for in the past where they had an opportunity to start something, and so they tried and it didn't quite work. But then down the line, they took some additional courses and found, actually she took like some shamanic training and found that was what she needed. She was starting a soul painting business. And she found that it was years later, after she had learned all these additional things, that then it was time, and then it turned out beautifully for her. So, sometimes you need to try and do something, and even if you feel like it's a failure, it's the experience that you're getting that's really, really important. So I feel like don't be shy because of the overwhelming choices that you may be having coming forward. Just choose something. Just listen to your heart and choose something, because what is yours will come to you. And it may want to just have you have another experience so that you're better prepared for on your path. And I really think that's true for a lot of people, that we are all being brought to our own learning experiences so that we can then just continue to develop. I feel like we're all in the state of learning. No one ever reaches complete mastery of anything. And there's always something new to learn. So this is for Lindsay. And this is saying, go ahead and choose something. And when you come back, just choose something different. There is always plenty at this table to choose from. So I will go ahead and turn this over to Morgan.
Thank you, Dawn. Okay, so I pulled a card for red ribbons and I'm pulling from the soul coaching. And the card that came out was this radiance card. And this is that Phoenix energy. And intuitively, when I looked at the card, they told me smoky quartz. Okay. And then they said something about vitamin C intake. And then they said you're like, there was a lot of solar energy, solar plex chakra. So they're saying you're going to just get this boost of like motivation and drive and confidence. And also, I picked up like massive angel wings. So I don't know if you're having issues with anyone, but I just saw this huge angel wing just like clearing out energies or something that might be trying to disturb you. So you're very protected. Okay. They're like, we're defending her big time. This is what they said. So it says, your radiance acts as a beacon pulling the bounty of the universe to you. Your heart is open, your spirit glows, and your connection to the source is strong. When you live in a state of radiance, you don't need to struggle for things to happen. You shine so brightly that opportunities are drawn to you. Even if you're feeling dull and lethargic, you can transform your state by acting as if you're feeling expansive, content, and luminous. This might sound like you're pretending, but in fact, when you act as if, this sends a powerful signal to your subconscious mind to uplift your emotional state. Additionally, doing things such as taking a refreshing shower, putting on clean clothes, going for a walk in nature, or listening to soothing music while acting as if you're a radiant reflection of the Creator's light can actually catapult you into a joyous state of radiance. And then the affirmation says, I am a radiant reflection of the Creator's light. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to Suri.
Okay, I think we've gotten everyone, I believe, this evening. And I decided to pull one more card, an angel number card. So if you see this number out and about, it's a message for you. And I pulled the 1212 card, and I wish Michelle, who's one of our Akashic teachers, was on, because she sees 1212 everywhere. And but this card is around choices, and it says, sometimes you might find yourself in overwork, leading to an energy drain. This is a call to put yourself first. And it can also involve resolving lingering inner conflict within yourself around what the external world expects of you and what your internal voice is telling you what is right for you. And many of us have suffered a lifetime with that, me included, of what other people's opinion of you and what they think you should be doing is irrelevant. What is your voice inside and what you choose for you is what matters. And someone out there needs to hear that, because you've got to put yourself first, not everyone else to the exception of you. And many of us have spent our entire lifetimes trying to people please others to the exception of our own sanity, our own grace, our own benefit. So if you see 1212 out there, this is your reminder. Put yourself first. Don't overdo it, and make sure that you pay attention to the inner voice of who you are. And that is our message leaving 2025 going into 2026. Find your voice, stand in your truth, and welcome in the beautiful energy coming in. Thanks to everyone who's joined us. Thanks to our crew tonight. And again, we wish you a safe and happy New Year's wherever you are around the world. We'll be back with you on Friday night, the 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So get ready to come purge a lot of stuff and we're going to burn it all, and we're going to have a good time together. So with that, we'll let you go. And again, we so love and appreciate you. And we are so honored that you would spend your holiday celebration with us. With that, we'll let you go this evening. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.